Hey, what's going on, great people? This is Danielle Pierce, co-founder of Mindset to Money. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So we are in the midst of a 90-day campaign. I'm talking about all things property preservation. So the highs, the lows, the good, the bad, success stories, failure stories, mindset, actual work orders, and whatever else comes up over the course of the next I think we're on day 35 now, if I'm not mistaken. All right. So if you've missed the prior day's content, you can go back and watch them on YouTube Shorts, or you can check them out on Instagram Reels as well. And of course, here on the regular YouTube channel. All right. So let's get into it today. Oh, before I do that, highs and lows. That's what I'm going to share something great that happened today and also something that maybe, not so great, right? So a high for me is Serena won her second match of the US Open. So I don't know if you guys know, I'm a huge Serena fan, and she announced that she is retiring and this is going to be her last tournament. And so I'm so sad. And I'm wondering why I'm not at the US Open myself, because like, what am I doing with my life? Why am I not there? I miss Michael Jordan play. I missed Michael Jackson in concert, and here I'm about to miss Serena Williams. Um, so this is her last tournament, but she did win her second match, and her second match was against the player ranked number 2 in the world. So theoretically, she should coast through the rest of the tournament and get to her 24th championship, but we shall see. And the low for today is no lows. Usually I can think of those pretty fast. I don't have any lows today. You guys feel free to drop yours in the comments. So today we're talking about evictions. I want to cover 5 things to watch out for when you are assigned an eviction work order. And the first thing you want to watch out for is to make sure that you are at that you have the right house. Nope, not that. Make sure that the house is actually vacant. It is very possible for you to receive a work order to do an eviction on a property that is still occupied. Should it happen that way? No. But again, when you use the word should, dealing with humans, anything is possible. So you want to make sure that the house is actually vacant and that no one is, actively living there and no one is squatting inside the property. Either of those scenarios will trigger, you know, a series of problems that you actually want to avoid if at all possible. The second thing you want to watch out for is that you want to make sure that you have the right house. You know how in some neighborhoods, either through zoning law changes or whatever, um, the addresses of certain properties are a little bit off. So instead of like 116, 42, it says 11640. But so the eviction is assigned to one address, but it actually should be the house next door. And the way that you'll make sure that you do have the right property is usually the work orders will come through with the name of the actual owner of the property. So you can do a search through the tax records or the treasurer's office. Or if you're a realtor, you can check, the deed, the land. What am I trying to say? The deed, the title history. You can check that all online to make sure that that's actually the right house. Because again, massive problems will come your way if you do an eviction at the wrong house. All right. Third thing you want to watch out for is to make sure you read the work order and understand what the mortgage company wants you to do. So some of them will want you to take everything out and leave it on the curb. Some of them will want you to take everything out and dispose of it right away. Some of them want you to take everything out and give the occupant, 2 or 3 days notice to remove everything from the property and then take away the rest of the stuff. So the requirements do vary. There is no particular standard. So that's something that you want to make sure you understand before you get to the property and you're actually doing the eviction. Number four, make sure what the mortgage company wants you to do is legal. So again, it's possible that they will tell you to go to a property and dispose of everything, but you're actually in a city and state where um, that's illegal to do that. You're supposed to, put a notice on the door and give the person 7 days to get their stuff out. So should they know the laws? They should, but they kind of flip it and put it off on you as the owner of the property preservation company. I don't think it's necessarily fair, but it is what it is. So you do want to make sure that you know the laws in the city and state in which you live, where the eviction is scheduled to take place, so that you don't get yourself in trouble with lawsuits and people calling the police and things like that. And the last thing you want to watch out for is to take, the last thing you want to do, I should say, take several hundred pictures before you do anything inside of a property where the occupants have just been evicted, especially if there's people actually living in the property. So you want to take, I would say, a minimum, probably 400 photos of everything inside, outside, any sheds, barns, outbuildings, every single thing that you see, the attic, the basement. And then also I would do a video of the entire property indoors and outdoors as well. And the reason why you want to do that is because evictions are high adrenaline. Often people are pissed off, and rightfully so. I mean, eviction, no one wants to actually experience that. And so the opportunity for them to say that, hey, I had $10,000 in this safe and the safe is gone, it's high. I've seen it where they'll say, people have stolen my clothes or my guns or my jewelry or my heirlooms that have been passed down from the last three generations. People have stolen, I had a brand new car, not a brand new car, but a car out of the garage. People have stolen my equipment, my tools that were inside of the garage. People have stolen valuable paintings. And sometimes, this happens. I'm not saying that contractors or people that you hire don't steal. Sometimes they do, but sometimes they don't. And it's just the occupant just kind of making up things to kind of get back at the mortgage company, drag things out, or just kind of try to land a unexpected payday. So that's not the way that you would avoid that, is to take so many pictures that you have proof of every single thing that was inside their property. And also that means pulling out, open their drawers and taking pictures of the contents inside. Same thing with the closets. And it's a bit tedious and, not the most exciting thing to do, but it will save you if somebody comes back and says that you took their 52-inch TV off the wall and you know that there was no 52-inch TV on the wall in the first place. All right, so that's all I got for you guys today. Stay tuned tomorrow for day number 36. Again, these videos we posted on YouTube, also in the YouTube short section for the 60-second breakdown. Same thing on Instagram Reels. If you have not already, please subscribe at propertypreservationmastery.com. Join our Facebook group, Real Estate Profit Lab with Danielle Pierce. Over 11,000 folks there. And of course, I am the co-founder of Mindset to Money. You should subscribe at Mindset to Money as well. That is where we talk about, our goal there is to provide a pathway to financial autonomy in 5 years or less. Super amazing. Oh my gosh, I just love the community so much. I'll talk more about that in the coming days as well. But in the meantime, that's all I got for you guys tonight. As always, sending you love, light, peace, blessings, grace, and clarity. See y'all back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.